In today's mental health check, here on the show, we have talked a lot about the impacts of social media. For some people, it can promote feelings of depression and anxiety, as well as influence their self-esteem. But it is not all bad. Experts say what you look at online matters, and that's leading some people to switch to what's being called Bloomscrolling. Here to discuss is clinical psychologist Jennifer Hartstein. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Can we start with the basics?
Yes.
What exactly is Bloomscrolling?
So it's kind of the opposite of doom scrolling, right? So it's really more that you are curating your feed, you're getting rid of the negative things, you're really filling it with the more positive messaging, things that can maybe teach you something. It's being more intentional about our consumption, which only can help our mental health and our physical health and all the things that come from that.
I love that because scrolling can be passive. You might not realize what you're looking at, but it is impacting you. Can you maybe further break down the difference between a doom scroll that I think all of us have done and the bloom scroll?
For sure. So a bloom scroll is really like I am curating. I am picking the accounts. Maybe I'm ignoring the other ones. I'm finding ways to reset my nervous system because the positive things that bring us some joy, like we were talking, like I'm watching all the NASA feeds. It's so exciting. It's bringing us all this fun. It's very intentional. And I'm really doing things that are going to make me feel good and bring me joy and build me up. Whereas doom scrolling is the opposite. As you said, it's passive. I lose time. It might make me feel depleted. It's not something I'm really paying attention to, but I'm stuck in that loop. And it really kind of activates my nervous system, causing me to be depressed, anxious, stressed out. So one is much more mindful and much more attended to, while the other is just kind of like passive and whatever, which we know doesn't do great things for us.
I love that. I've shared on this show this year I'm not buying new clothes. And as a result, I've tried to follow more accounts that are doing creative activities or repurposing clothes they have. If someone wants to bloom scroll, how can they get started with a practice like that?
Just like that. Find the accounts that you're enjoying. And what we're doing is we're tricking the algorithm, right? So if you like to find things that are really cool, repurposed clothes stuff, I'm guessing you're getting more cool, repurposed clothes stuff, right? So we're training the algorithm. Mute and unfollow those things that are just not serving a purpose anymore.
It's okay to do that.
It is 100% okay to do that. Protect your peace, people. Like, let's do that and figure out the things that are just going to make you feel good.
How else can this practice, bloom scrolling, impact our mental health?
So we know that it helps our nervous system, right? Whereas doom scrolling kind of activates us, the things we curate can actually reset us. So it can help us be more mindful, be more connected, be more calm internally. All things that we talk about, all those bad things, but it also can help us build some fun communities. So like there's really only good stuff about it.
I love that. And bloom scrolling involves being on your phone. And we all want to be a little more mindful about our screen time in general. So do you have any big picture tips for how we can be using our phone, our tech a bit better?
Set timers. I mean, I think that's really important. I think if you're being intentional, be intentional about the time you're committing, and then really put your phone away from you so that you aren't having that like phantom, I need to pick my phone up moment, you know? So I think I do that too. It's like, I get half an hour to do this stuff and now I'm putting it away and doing something else.
And you can do all this and still stumble upon that post that maybe brings up some negative feelings. How do we cope with that? Because that's also part of life.
It's 100% part of life. And the shock of that might be, and then take a minute, be mindful. I don't want to look at that and just move on. You don't have to go down that rabbit hole, right? You do have capacity and capability and choice. So take that.
That's true. Just because you're on your phone doesn't mean you can't curate the experience you're having.
Right. You can just shut it off, right? I can be like, and I did that this morning. Something came up. I was not interested. And I just was like, okay, I'm done here. And I like put my phone down and went and got coffee.
Yeah, these days you can even write not interested. But I am very interested in this conversation.
Me too.
Jennifer Hartstein, thank you. And thanks for watching NBC News Daily.